Hi, this is an example of a seminoma of the testis. It helps that we have some annotation here as well to guide you as we go through. So this is testicular tissue, and at the periphery you can see a rim of epididymis, and here is the testicular parenchyma, which is now have been completely replaced by a tumor population. So on low power we can appreciate that there is some lobular sort of nodular configuration to the tumor. These are arranged in pretty much sheets of cells. These sheets of cells are further separated by fibrous tissue or fibrous bands. Some are a little bit thicker and some are a little bit fine, which imparts a sort of nesting pattern to some of these tumor cells also. So what is striking about these fibrous septae that is present in this particular tumor is that they are intimately associated with a lymphocytic infiltrate, as evidenced here. So these are lymphocytes which have small nuclei and barely any cytoplasm. Zooming into the actual tumor cells themselves, you'll find that these tumor cells are rather monotonous in appearance, in that they look quite similar from one to the other, but at the same time they do show some degree of variation in nuclear size as well as nuclear membrane irregularity. Another thing that is characteristic of this tumor is that they often have prominent nucleoli. So the nuclei are quite vesicular, so they're quite clear all around there, but there is often a single prominent nucleolus in each of these tumor cells. In terms of the cytoplasm is often clear, so there's cytoplasmic clearing. In many areas you can't really see the cytoplasmic border, but it imparts a sort of a clear area surrounding the nuclei. So occasionally, as seen in this particular tumor, you can see that there may be associated necrosis, like in this case. The necrosis is characterized by the presence of these areas where the nuclei have lost its bluish color, but rather what's left is just the ghost outlines of these tumor cells. So you can still see the outline of the nuclei, you can still see the outline of the nucleoli, but these cells are no longer viable. So the combination of tumor cells in sheets with prominent nucleoli, cytoplasmic clearing associated with fibrous septae with lymphocytic infiltrate are the characteristic features of seminoma. So seminomas are perhaps the most frequent germ cell tumor of the testis in young men in the third and fourth decade, and they are often well demarcated and they're uniform. And if you ever do germ cell markers or immunohistochemistry, markers such as OCT34 and CD117 are useful in the diagnosis. So they can be a pure seminoma tumor such as this one, or it can also be seen as part of a mixed germ cell tumor.